Hello and welcome everybody. You're here on HeflaTV. My name is HeflaTV. Yes, it's me himself. But yeah, you see it was a very chaotic start in the day today. Like, we've been casting a game at 12:30, like the CSV versus Insidious Idol, and then G-Guard versus Mineski. It started at 14, so we missed the first 5 minutes, so I had to cast from ticket, unfortunately. But guys, we're back here right now, and we're gonna enjoy the second game, including the draft. The VODs, for those who missed it or who wanted like the full duration, what I will make sure it will be on our YouTube as usual. Of course, Moobot will tell you what you have to type in your browser to find it. It's pretty easy. Like, for example, exclamation mark VODs gives you the information for the YouTube and everything. Facebook and Twitter, I just updated it, everything for all those people who follow there. And yeah, I hope we are now back on track, because from now on the games that gonna be here on HeflaTV 1, everything's gonna be fine. Like, everything's gonna be in order, because when this game ends we have another game, G-Guard versus Myth Trust. So don't run away after this one. Everything's gonna be fine. And for the other game, since G-Guard is there as well, obviously we don't have to fear that we miss like the first some minutes or anything like that. And of course, for all those other people who want to bet like on Dota 2, Best or anything else, or anywhere else, the games of Battle of Central Europe, they're also gonna start in about 40 minutes on our Hitbox channels, Hitbox 1 and Hitbox 2. So that's something I can definitely recommend today. There's not too much other Dota going on, so yep, I would be happy if you guys drop by, give a follow on our new channels here on Hitbox. It's a Hitbox sponsored tournament, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be dozens and dozens of games. It's 30,000 prize pool. It's gonna be very, very good. But since the JDL has also today very, very nice games, I said like, okay, screw it, we have to cast these games, because otherwise there would be no decent caster on it. And I hope I'm decent enough for you. Either way, we look into the game. And this time we actually see the real buns. I mean, we had Lycan, Lycan and the Death Prophet being picked by G-Guard, and I have no idea what Mineski banned in the first game, but I just can't explain why they would not ban at least the Death Prophet or something like that. We saw how powerful he is. A Lycan alone, okay, that's something you can control. A Death Prophet and the Lycan, no, I just don't see it happening. But now we have the Panda and the Death Prophet being banned out, as well as the Viper and the Tight Hunter. The second ban duration is coming out. Second ban stage is up. So Naga Siren and no Earthshaker. Okay. And as for the picks, we have a Centaur Warner and a Lich. That's quite interesting for the first two picks, to be honest. And Razor, Skyrath Mage. Well, at least G-Guard, they go along the meta. I mean, Razor not that, I don't know, not that popular anymore, but the Skyrath Mage is still something you always want to have, like if it's not banned. We rarely have any game where it's really ignored. So okay, I can totally understand it. Mineski, now they say that we don't want to have a Void. I guess that's the right decision, because you already have a Skyrath Mage up, which means you don't want to have the Mystic Flare and the Void as a combination. That would be kinda bad. It's not just that, like even the Razor could do something. The Razor could steal damage while you're in the chrono, right clicking you. You have the Plasma Field, you have Arcane Bolts, you have Mystic Flare, so much. Like the Void would really be a golden pick for G-Guard, but it's not gonna happen. Instead they're gonna ban out the Morphling, okay? And my voice is going Jesus. You see guys, my voice is still not recovering from DreamHack. 1 week the flu, 1 week DreamHack Bucharest, partying with the guys from Team Tinker and Navi and Sna, etc. That was, yeah, that after party really killed my voice, and ever since I'm having problems recovering with my voice. But let's see. 3 games in a row, 3 times best of 2, and some other games in today. Not sure if my voice makes it. But we have a Batrider now. Okay, give Batrider initiation. Woohoo! I like to see Batriders. I really like to see Batriders. But then again, it's also a hero that can fail pretty much, and it's a hero that doesn't scale very well into late game, unfortunately. So let's see where this one is going. I mean, right now we have a Batrider Skyrath combination. Obviously you can hold someone in place when you have the Lasso up, then Mystic Flare on top of it, some collateral damage here and there. Sure, that's one combination. But let's see. From G-Guard, I wanna see something like with substance. I wanna see something fat. Right now it's a Razor. Okay. We need a fat carry, for sure. While for Mineski, okay. Lish and Centaur were the first 2 picks. Mirana's coming right after. I'm not so sure about this Mirana. But then again, I was very suspicious about the Chipix Mirana today from Insidious Idol, and it turned out to be a very good one. So maybe it's just me always thinking a Mirana is like supposed to fail and whatnot. But now the Ogre Magi, the current value pick overall, is coming out. Batrider Ogre Magi Scarif combination, which means we know for sure that on the last one we're gonna have some fat carry pick. And to be honest, I wouldn't even mind something like a Spectre, for example. A Spectre would be fine, catching out the Mirana, like it would do tons of damage, prevent the Centaur from blink initiation, etc, etc. I can actually see a Spectre working out here without any problems. But then again, I think we're not gonna see it. I don't think they're gonna pick a Spectre. Instead, they're gonna go for a Shadow Demon here on Mineski's side. So we have a Mirana Shadow Demon combination or a Shadow Demon Centaur combination. Both works fine. You have Disruption, Soul Catcher, which is nice, amplifying the magical damage. Obviously, the Centaur, for example, benefits from it, as well as the Mirana, obviously. So let's see if the Shadow Demon actually finds something here. As for people to gank, well, I guess the Scarif Mage is at the moment the best candidate to actually go for a gank. Then again, he will be protected in the tri-lane, I assume. The Ogre Magi, well, when it comes to magic damage, it's quite okay. When it comes to right clicks, well, he is tanky. He starts with 5 base armor. And that's not really what you really want to go for, unless he's really in a good position. Let's see. The Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, really. Like, if the Shadow Demon has a good game, this might look good for Mineski. But even Mineski, they also need, like, both teams right now, they need something heavy, something that could last through late game. Otherwise, if this game would go any longer than they plan, for example, this is bad news. And look at Mineski. They're going for the ultimate agility carry ban. They're gonna get rid of the anti-mage, and instead, G-Guard, I was voting for agility carry, but instead they go for Storm Spirit. Sure, why not? So let's see. I still think a Spectre on either side would have been nice. A PA. What else we got? Even the Luna from last game, but now that the Storm Spirit is up, no, not anymore. So I don't see why not. A PA rushing a BKB here. The targets are squishy enough to actually go for it. Or the Spectre with the Diffusal Blade against those targets. I mean, the Diffusal, for example, on all those targets, including the Storm Spirit, catching them out, it would be actually nice. But they go for a puck. Okay, I am not sure if I support this fully, but we have to see. Right now, I'd give G-Guard definitely the better draft, simply because they have more potential to the open end, which is, yeah, aiming towards mid game, later mid game, and late game. Pretty much for all these stages, I give G-Guard just the better draft. The Mirana won't outcarry a Razor and a Storm Spirit, and there's nothing that can actually keep up with the Storm Spirit that really goes late game and a Razor that goes late game. And all of them will also be buffed up by the Ogre Magi. They have, in my opinion, also a superior initiation, unless there's a Shadow Demon preventing those lassos. I don't really see it happening, but let's see. Right now, also for the Scarif Mage, it's a pretty nice game because he has like a double setup. Like in theory, if multicast Mystic Flare would be possible, Lasso Mystic Flare would be possible, and Vortex Mystic Flare would be possible. So actually, yeah, Mr. Ling here, he's gonna have a good time, I think, on the Scarif Mage, in my opinion. Either way, they're gonna buy everything. This time we actually have, yeah, we have the time to introduce them, and they're gonna be really, really aggressive. We have Winter here, playing on the Batrider, Sharky on the Ogre Mage, Ogre Magi. Behind him we have Ling playing the Scarif Mage, already talked about him. WTF playing the Storm Spirit, and Mr. Single Player on the Razor. On the other side, it seems like they don't want to go for some gank trying. They're kind of well aware that something is already happening. Like 5593 on the Shadow Demon, Mr. Johnny playing the Marana, Mr. J question mark on the puck, the RR on the Lish, and the J, the other one on the center. I actually have to look up Mineski. Oh, but they're gonna find the Shadow Demon. He has a defensive disruption. He's gonna do that, but this is just buying some time. Eventually he will go down. There's the Fire Blast just used, but the first blood is on G-Guard's side, and if they make a rotation to the left, they might even find more. There's the puck. The puck is quite mobile, obviously, with the first hole, but yep. First blood secured. Easy going here for G-Guard and Mineski. Well, first they didn't want to go out as 5 men, and then eventually they go out, but they just feed one away because there was that smoke. I wouldn't even call it smoke gank. Let's just call it smoke, surprise, we are 5 in your jungle sort of thing. Either way, the runes are spawning. It is a bounty rune here bottom. I'm not sure why he stands on it, why he doesn't take it. Maybe he wants to give it someone else. And top, that was a haste rune for the center. He picks it up quite early. Maybe he's able to block something with it. Yeah, she's trying to at least. But yeah, back to the normal lanes. In the mid, we're gonna have Puck versus Razor. To be honest, I don't think like the Razor is gonna have any problem, especially because of this. He's driving him already out, and with that movement speed, yeah, that's 28 damage already. Like just like that, he can go easily for denies and whatnot. Yep, that's number 1 already. Even the orb being spent doesn't really help anything. Below, we had a disruption. But that's pretty much about it. And so far it's dual lanes by Mineski, which is also something I just don't see happening here, because a Storm Spirit, I mean they have a stun, they have 2 slows, and they have the Vortex. And if you count like the passive of the Storm on proc, pretty much, I mean the passive on proc, what am I talking about? Like his passive, like once he's charged, the overload. If you count that in, they even have another slow. So running away from this tri-lane, it's kind of hard. Even as a Marana, you only have the leap, but right now you don't even have this one. And the Shadow Demon, once he's done his disruption, doesn't matter, aggressively or defensively, then he's toast. From there on, he's toast. But let's look in the mid. At the moment, the Razor with 2 denies, 5 and 2, 3 and 1 on the puck, and top. Well, top is actually something where it might work out. That the Lish and the Centaur, they find something or something better in farm against the Batrider. But then again, the Batrider, well, he's pulling now the side camps as well. He has in theory already the money for his ring, so I'm not sure if he goes for Tranquils or not. But in this situation against the dual lane, I guess it would be. In the mid, well, there is Static Link all over the place, pretty much on cooldown, spammed here on Jay. There's nothing he can do against it. Even phase shift doesn't help you, so you actually have to run or use the orb, and I'm just waiting for it. I mean, the first blood is already out, but the first time after the clock rang, oh, what is this? Ling going for that push. Is there a disruption stopping it? No arrow either. So they're gonna aggressively on the tower already, it seems. Not quite sure what that little side pull was, but oh, there's a disruption. Is there an arrow or anything? Nope, it's not. He's holding back. But trust me, like, I put 5 rares on the first kill being here, unless the Batrider makes some stupid move top or so. That's the only thing I really can think of. But no, here bottom, we're gonna see some kill. It has to come eventually. It's just too much potential in this stuff. But oh, look at this, Puck! Puck is actually the one with the last strike click here in his face. 112 damage total and the 2 points in Static Link to its full potential, damage leached, and that Puck, he can't really do anything. He has no boots, no nothing, while the Razor has the prone boots. Alone that advantage gave them something, but oh look, they go for the Marana. There is a level 1 leap, so they already interrupt this. Oh, but there is there an arrow flying? No, the arrow is not coming for some reason. The arrow is not coming. I mean, it would not have been enough for a kill, but at least stopping everything, doing some damage, sending them out of lane. So in the Marana and the Shadow Demon, well, they're holding line. Then again, the Puck in the mid, look at this. Again, damage stolen, and he already has to go back. Like, it is... He just used all his bottle charges just on recovering, at least to, like, I don't know, 3/4 of HP. Now the Razor Going for that top rune. It's gonna be a bounty rune, tasty for him. And bottom we actually have the Skyrath Mage with a regeneration rune. I guess it's not the worst. But yeah, that leaves the puck with the necessity of bottle crowing. What kind of courier is that? The hell? The hell is that? Okay, that's interesting courier. But at the same time, bottom I probably missed at least some small engagement. That was the ignite. Oh, there's the ignite, and from the background, Ling is coming in. That's an easy Mirana kill because the Shadow Demon was missing. He's going manually back to the base. I don't know if that was really worth it, but in the mid, finally, they got the Razor kill here, but that was of course with the help of the Lich, and the puck just barely surviving. His bottle is coming soon, so that's an easy one. We have to see though, bottom, they TP in, and again, there's the slow, the silence on the Mirana, defensive disruption, nice one on, oh dear, that's too bad. Electric Vortex, only 1 point in it. That's bad news. Now there's an arrow flying. The arrow not connecting on the Storm Spirit. In the meantime, they try to connect it here on something. Oh well, the Skyrath Mage is definitely out, but the Razor is coming. And now the right clicks. It's one more right click on the Shadow Demon needed. That's 1 kill. And let's see if they go for something else, because the Storm, he used himself, so he's quite full HP again. But I don't know. Ogre, no, too far away. The Mirana makes it out, and the Lich, it's too hot for him here anyway. So he has to get the hell out of this lane as well. I'm kind of disappointed about the Storm Spirit, like the Storm Spirit's build. I thought in this one, oh, Batrider wants to go dive for this here. Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, 7 stacks, yeah, it looks good, but if you get stunned under the tower, that's still, it's bad news. So Batrider going back, using the residual Firefly to do some damage here on the neutral stacks, but he only has Tranquil Boots, nothing else. So I'm not sure if he really wants to go for that stack, because if he doesn't kill it right now or side pull it, then the center will pretty much take all this tasty experience. It's pretty much a solo lane tranquil, solo lane tranquil. So it's, I don't know if that's really working out. One of them has to do a mistake to actually die. But let's see. It seems like the Shadow Demon might come to roam. Bottom. There's also something in the courier coming for him. That's just Observer Ward. He still has a smoke, but so far they haven't used it. 3 kills ahead at the moment for G-Guard. Well, we're still only 6 minutes into the game, but well, at least they have that small advantage, the first blood and everything. No lane so far has any, I don't know, except okay, maybe the bottom lane, yeah. That aggressive tri lane, at least they started a bit putting some pressure on a tower, but the tower overall didn't get too much damage here. Like, they're still decent there. I thought the Skyrath Mage maybe back then with the skip wanted to do something, but that was not the case. In the mid, however, oh, the puck, he's not managing to phase shift anything, and now he's using the invisibility rune, but it doesn't matter. You can still steal everything, even when you're invisible. It's not disengaging it. Oh, but what is that? Lich versus Storm. I'm not so sure if you want to really go for that duel, Mr. Lich, but then again, the Storm Spirit is alone, so having an arrow in the Storm's face, that could be quite interesting. The Shadow Demon, now he's coming from the side. I think they want to get that Storm kill. Storm kill, like the arrow on the Storm long enough, that should do the trick, and he's coming from that side. Where is he? Oh, he has having vision. Oh, there it is. Now we look for the arrow. Arrow is coming, it's connecting. There's the blast, the right clicks. Is it enough? Is it enough? It is enough. Okay, that settles this question. In the meantime though, mid, it's pretty much the same situation. The puck now a bit more confident now that he got his boots, but still the problem is like the timing of the phase shift has to be really good. Like, I mean, you have to decide, do you take the first hit, do you take the second hit of the plasma field, and if you phase shift, does the Razor actually come and just put, you know, stealing all of your damage? So I have to say that Razor versus puck, if the Razor plays correctly, you can, it's all about like mind games and timing to optimize your lane presence. So far, I'd say the puck didn't find the most successful solution without like downplaying it. I mean, after all, they got the kill on the Razor. It was with a rotation still. The Razor soloed him before, but now we might actually see more. There's a Dream Coil in the mid. There's a Dream Coil holding him in place. He pops it. No, he does not pop it, but it's not even needed. Even Look at this, even the ultimate. But now they could need the ultimate. They just got the revenge kill, I guess, here on the center. Warner, look at all the damage here. He's going down, and now they want even more. The silence on the puck, and oh my god, beautifully done. That lasso holding him in place, but they're not going for anything else. They know there is. Oh my god, look at those right clicks. Jay, I'm not sure if that's really a good idea. Look at all the damage. He's silenced. Where is the ding ding? No ding ding. He's not level 6 yet. I can't believe it. Look at this. There's pretty much one creep missing. Anything. If he was level 6 and then with a silenced puck going for a potential multicast, that might have been really interesting. But overall, it's just a mid for the center. Like as an experience in gold, it was a fairly equal trade, I have to say. I'm surprised that the Razor was not worth more. But yeah, the Razor's back to lane. He's, I guess, kinda okay because the rest of his team got something for it. But I think we might see something top. Yeah, this is, oh, beautiful stun. Look at all that damage. One more right click. That's the Storm going down. Easy peasy. That's what you get if you have a Blink Dagger on a tower and that early. I mean, that was like a 9-minute Blink Dagger. He used it perfectly. And the Storm Spirit, well, he doesn't have much HP. That's the downside. But maybe we see a go here on someone else. Oh, there's a disruption. Arrow flying and connecting, but there's too many in the background. Too many in the background. The SD will definitely go down. That's just a matter of time. The question is Mirana. He was silenced. He used to leap. He's really getting far away. The problem is the Batrider. The Batrider does not have a Blink Dagger. With Blink Dagger on the Batrider, it would have been way different. Actually, that's a good question. Why does the Batrider not have a Blink Dagger? Why is that center so much more successful? I guess in this, the dual lane with the Lich worked out. Like, I didn't even realize how much more he got in farm. But I guess soon. But Winter, oh, being caught out here. There's a lasso pulling them towards. There's the Vortex holding him in place, and with that silence, that should seal the deal. Even that ultimate won't do anything. The arrow, oh, Winter actually running into it, but Mirana won't follow up on it. Sharky was just about to cast a ding ding ding, but it's not coming in the mid. There's the offensive disruption. Look at all the damage, and that is a Razor going down by Shadow Demon Poison. I can't believe it. Invisible is cool, but Shadow Poison doesn't care that you're invisible. So that's a nice little kill on the Razor. He had such a good start and everything. Still, they want to go on the Mirana here, and oh my god, there's the Mirana ultimate. Do they have anything? Where is... Yep, there comes the wall, and he's blocked in. There's the ding ding ding. It's a double cast. But oh, look, nice stream call here. The Storm makes it out, but the Sky of Mage, look at his bounce. Oh, actually, it's just bouncing once. Okay, that's quite interesting, and look at this. Right now, he can even TP out of this. Never mind, the orb will finish it, but the Sky of Mage makes it home, so in the end, it was quite okay what G-Card did here. I mean, the Storm makes it out, the Sky of Mage makes it out, the ultimate only bouncing once, so I thought this is gonna be a disaster. But talking about disaster, we have a go here again in the mid Razor. It's the same story now with that arrow prolonging the stun. That's the easy kill for them, and well, that Razor is not going to be happy. Like right now, he's probably gonna bite in his keyboard because he's really pissed. It's the 3rd time he's dying in the mid by just a simple rotation, and that center, like, I'm really surprised and positively surprised by the center, like, having such an active role. I mean, he's really making it work at the moment, and they want even more. They just placed the ward here. That's obviously one thing. They steal some farm, but they have to be... Oh my god, we just got an easy kill here by the Storm Spirit. Just... Yep, snacking away that Lich on the bottom tower. That was even too fast to cast, too fast for the camera. Either way, they want to go in mid. I don't think the Razor's gonna do that mistake and come again, but the puck is gonna push, and when the Razor shows again, we might see death number 3, but this time the smoke. They want to bait it. They want to show the Razor. They want to show the Razor, and Mineski, they are spoiled by it. Mineski, they are really spoiled. They are like, hey guys, we're gonna get another Razor kill. But look at this, the smoke. The smoke is still lasting for a bit. They want to go for it. They want to go for it. They're jumping here. Waning Rift to stun. It's not actually connecting now. Instead, the Batrider is pulling Shadow Demon, but it's not enough to pull him high ground. Still, defensive disruption here was on the puck. Puck, nice stream kill, but it's not enough. They're gonna drop 2 here for this. Beautifully done by G-Guard. It's like they read Mineski at the moment. Mineski twice. I don't know, you fool me once, you fool me twice. In this case it was you fool me twice, but you don't fool me thrice. Like 3 times? Thrice? Oh god, I have the word jokes today. Either way, but it was well done by G-Guard. They were predicting exactly what Mineski wanted to do, and they just waited for it patiently, and it worked out. The only upside for Mineski at the moment is that the Mirana is farming in the meantime, but, well, it's one of those Miranas where I don't know, it's a huge question mark. I mentioned the draft. I casted already today for Into This Idol 1 Mirana. It was also like a hand of Midas Mirana, and I was like, I don't really like it. But oh, in the jungle, I say, easy going here. They find the Batch Rider. So Winter's going down, and there's another ultimate here. What is that ultimate? Is that Waning Rift opening? Yeah, double silence, but there's the ultimate and the Ice Blast. Storm is going down. That's a mega kill for them. Easy and tasty, but they want to go for more. I don't know why they want to go for more, because now they're going to pay with their life. He's silenced, and now it's the ding ding thing. It was even a multicast. Like, Mineski, sometimes you should just be happy with what you have, or what you got, instead of going for everything. Because right now, G-Guard, they offered them french fries, but they wanted the entire burger and the Mac menu. That's like, nope, that's not how you do it. So it was a nice kill, it was a nice setup, I have to say it. But like, going for more, going greedy. Oh, again, multicast, that's Sharky, defensive disruption, but it's just a nice setup now. So RR, he's gonna get all that damage here from the Razor, even stealing some damage. Oh, but nice lasso, but there's no follow-up, no nothing. I mean, no follow-up in the background that could kill the Ogre, and this is gonna be it. Oh my god, Puck even being silenced. Mineski, what you doing? One by one are they running in? They are... Oh, okay, that pains me. That really pains me to see it. I mean, they got the kill on the Ogre. That was one thing to do. They're gonna get the tier 1 tower trade, but still, they drop 3 heroes for 1, and that's not really worth it. And all that just because they got a storm kill before, but even there they paid with the Puck. So the Puck going down like twice pretty much in 2 minutes, and no, it's not really working out. This is not those kind of trades. If you keep on doing them, then mid game will be in heavy favor for G-Guard. But let's see. I mean, it's not the end of the game. Mineski showed us that they have some beautiful plays and some nice and fast and precise ganks. But we have to see. I mean, Johnny at the moment, he's not concerned with anything, but he's blinking on the tower. So they want to go for the tower in the mid, and that might be interesting. He's, well, haste thrown. I'm not quite sure what they want to go for right now. Let's see. Puck alone in the mid. If there's again a silence by the Sky of Mage, I don't like that he's so uncovered. We only have in the background, well, the Centaur. But even the Centaur is easy to counter at the moment at the current stage. Like, if you have a silence on the Puck and the Vortex on the Centaur, you don't really have any setup. And look at this, the lasso. He was not fast enough. But oh, look at, nice double stun. Look at all this damage now. All they need to do is like bounces. Bounces, yes, give us bounces. It was 2. They can't finish off the rest. At the moment, it's just a 2-for-1 trade. But it comes down to what I said before. Where is the rest? Like, seriously, if Johnny was here, that would have been easily a 3-for-3 or maybe a 3-for-4 trade, because what they did, the Centaur and the Puck, it was a beautiful combination, and of course those bounces. But at the moment, Mineski's strategy is sort of, I don't know, Dota 2.13, let the Mirana farm all the time and we play as 4. The problem is, this 4 versus 5, it does not work out. It just does not work out. And Mirana, like, he's not like he's having like crazy amount of farm where we can say like, oh yeah, it's completely worth it that he's farming all the time. He's not a Morphling, he's just a Mirana. And getting those easy kills here and there, I don't know, just given an arrow in this fight. Just an arrow and maybe the Starstorm, it would have changed everything completely in my opinion. But oh, instead we have a nice double stomp again. The Ogre's already down and now it's about to raise it. But I don't know why is he going for that disruption? Just to block him in, I guess that's it. It was the interruption. It was not the interrupt for the TP. I don't understand this, but it doesn't matter, because in the end Johnny finally he joined the fray, given the Sacred Arrow into Razor's face. So that's 2 down, and I think that was even a killing spree or something on the Razor. Never mind, no, it was not. So this is a guaranteed tier 1 tower. Oh look, Puck being caught out. Look at it, the Vortex, but he's being stunned. So much damage at the moment on the Storm. All they need is some follow-up, but there's nothing coming. The problem is, Scarab Mage, you're in a really bad position, are you? Look at the lasso, but also there's no follow-up. What's happening here to the Scarab Mage? He's TPing out, and nothing else is really going on. The Batch Rider not having enough damage, and look at the puck being followed here by guard. One right click, and the Ogre finishes off that puck, while the rest of the team is just watching. Mineski is just not finding those finishers. Batch Rider, like, no HP. The Scarab Mage, no HP but no follow-up, no right clicks, no nothing. So this is really sad, I have to say it, because like on paper at least this looked like a good fight for Mineski. But G-Guard, I have no idea how they did it, but they survived. Like pretty much on the tip of their toenails, but they did. That's in the end what matters in the end. The graphs, they don't care about like if you nearly died or if you died, they really just care about the final numbers. And there we have a G-Guard at the moment leading with like 4,000 experience, and we have 2k in gold for G-Guard. So it's overall looking good, but then again, remember guys, we're in 6.82. Like, you can do so much in 6.82 when it comes to comebacks or throws. It depends from what point you see it. But oh, Mirana ultimate. Mirana ultimate, the Razor's here. But they don't see him. They run instead into the Storm Spirit. He's already silenced, he's down. That's a good start into a fight, but now they go on Mirana. Defensive disruption. Oh my god, Shadow Demon. He's going down, but he got a nice spell, so before he dies at the moment. Delicious going down, the next one. But the problem is Lasso coming in. Mirana held in place, jump into the low ground. It's a 3-for-2 trade at the moment. The puck making it out with that haste rune, but still the Batch Rider following it up here on the Mirana, and he might be successful at it because he can stack. There's still an arrow. If the puck comes along, they might be able to actually turn this around. Where's the arrow? Turning around so slow. Oh, he didn't take that into account. Winter, that is really greedy what you do. So thanks to Winter, they actually made this. Oh, look at it! They get the Mirana kill here. Beautifully done here by Ling, but maybe he has to pay for it because there's the puck. Waning Rift is not ready yet. The orb, oh, actually it glimpses him. The Waning Rift is needed, but the Waning Rift, it doesn't connect. Question mark. Big question mark. Why does it not? He was like a tiny bit away, and now they don't have the puck for this Ogre kill. I don't think they can kill the Ogre. The Ogre even has another, multicast even, then he's just TPing out, and look at the Storm, he's coming in, but wow, beautifully done. That ultimate, that Lich ultimate actually gets both the kills. I didn't even see that coming. That Lich ultimate just came out of the corpse. That Lich was already down, but the last split second before he died, like the Lich ultimate is coming, interrupting the Ogre TP. That was kill number 1, and then it even bounced to the Storm who just came in. I mean, he got the Lich kill, Lich kill. Now I got it, Lich kill. Almost the same. He got the Lich kill, but the center was there. Like, that was, I don't even know for who it was beautifully done. I mean, that was beautiful by Mineski. It was not so beautiful that they lost Johnny here as well, but wow, what a long dragged fight. I mean, if you take in consideration where they gank, yeah, the Batch Rider right now, that's where the fight started here, but the puck, apparently he's not getting that kill. One more hit. Ah, there we go. The center is gonna finish it. Kill secured. Easy peasy. So 19:26 here, 22 minutes. Mineski actually making a nice little strike back. Look at the experience. Look at the goal. Like, it's on the way back to the 0 line. So Mineski is everything but out of this game at the moment. It's looking good, my friends. It's looking good, my friends. Like, exciting Dota as usual. See Dota, best Dota. I have to say it. It's just the best. Strange drafts, nice plays, paired up with crazy throws, sometimes stupid mistakes, but this is all exactly the spice and all that soup of Seed Dota that makes it so exciting. That's why I love to cast it. And what I also love to see is those smoke gangs. They're heading bottom. They might find a Razor. Razor has a TP, but there's enough interrupt on him. They just need to find him. A nice little ward. What the hell is that ward, by the way? The Razor still not going out. Oh, instead they find a Scarab Mage, and that should be news for the Razor. No! They're gonna pull the lasso back here. It's on the center border, but he's still quite alive. The Razor's coming in, starting to steal damage. No, he's not, but the center, he's definitely going down. Make that a 1-1 trade. To be honest, I think this was even a better one for G-Guard. Simply for the fact that, yeah, the center was definitely more worth it in gold and experience. Not much, But I guess it's a 1-1 trade, so we should not complain about everything, right? Still, we have the Orca also like high in level, which means now we get the Razor being pumped up with Bloodlust and everything, the right clicks, everything's going to be, I don't know, very interesting. Oh, the Ogre, is there a disruption? Oh, who's earlier? Look at this. Sharky in trouble. He's going down. He's gonna pay with his life for that one ward he placed. And maybe they're gonna find even more. No, Batrider is out. Razor hiding again, TPing out. Nope, that's it. So in the end, if we count this all together for the sake of one ward, G-Guard finally settled with a 2-for-1 trade. That's about it. Invisibility rune here on the Shadow Demon, while Batrider, okay, he's gonna be happy about that bounty rune. And a nice little deny by the Centaur here. So that makes it of course a bit worse for G-Guard when it comes to gold. I'm still interested in that graph. Yeah, it's still going in Mineski's favor. Like when it comes to gold, we pretty much, yeah, we pretty much did it. But oh, that might actually change here. Look at it. I saw him using the full stuff already on my screen. He was there. And the lasso, when he picked them up, was there. That must have been pretty much at the same cast. That was like some nice graphical glitch. Or maybe it's just me being slow today. But yeah, Centaur going down. That's obviously bad news. So a nice little strike for G-Guard. When it comes to items, we have to look at our item progress. I mean, Johnny has been farming so much this game. But the problem is I don't see much as a result. That's the biggest problem. He's using the courier. Okay. For what? For that TP scroll when he's at the side shop. I'm not sure about this. Okay, I don't want to say anything wrong. Oh my god. Oh, but instead they want to go here. He's leaping away. Is he getting out? No, he won't get out. Even with the Linked Sphere, there's just too much to interrupt it. So Johnny, he's going down. Bye-bye farm. It's just not really working. And I don't know why that courier with the TP scroll was for him. He could have bought it in the side shop. But now, Mineski, they have to be careful here. Lasso is available in 8 seconds. Oh, puck. Yep. Get the hell away here. That's pretty much the best thing you can do at the moment. Like, all 5 of G-Guard are up. And they just look for any target. Just one multicast. Just one silence. One slow. One lasso. Anything. And G-Guard will get another kill. Especially with Johnny now not being on Mineski's roster for another 15 seconds. He's out of the game. He can just AFK or bio break or something. The Storm is gonna go after the Orchid for a BKB. I guess I support this because the silences and the stuns and everything is pretty much what screwed them the most. But let's see. I'm not a big fan of a BKB on a Storm for obvious reasons. But then again, in this game, I really think he needs it. They are looking with a smoke gank here for those guys farming stuff in the jungle, but they already went back. I don't think they saw it, but it seems like the G-Guard is like, hey guys, everyone is missing from the map, so there will be something. We have to go back. Okay, I guess instead they settled for a tier 2 tower push, while G-Guard, they are looking themselves in the enemy jungle. Smoke now as well. Actually, this is a nice ward here, because it was directly on that observable that was there before by the Shadow Demon. But it's kind of funny because both teams, like, they completely forgot about this. This is usually we have the river line and north-south, but at the moment they divide the map directly by west and east, like it's Cold War of Dota. They look in the Radiant jungle while the others look in the Dire jungle. Nobody finds each other, but again, the puck at least chipping away that tier 2 tower step by step. But now finally they start to rotate towards Mineski. And there's another smoke. And this smoke might actually be bad. If they find the Storm Spirit, well, it might be enough for a Storm Spirit kill. But then in the background we have like a lethal combination of a lot of follow-up. And it's pretty hilarious. Like, I've been talking about it. Like, all the time it was like Mineski west and G-Guard east. And now we finally achieved a complete swap around. Everybody of Mineski is on the east side of the map, and on the west side of the map we have G-Guard now. So congratulations guys, we have made it. Swap of the Cold War. They're just gonna rotate to the tier 1 tower, I guess. So nobody finds each other. And Mineski actually farming a bit better at the moment because it's always either Johnny or the Puck farming. Oh, but what Storm Spirit! Jesus, that was ballsy. But at least he got a Hoof Stomp out. I think the Hoof Stomp was used. Yeah. And now they're TPing back. Mirana actually TP'd here, but the Razor was already there, so they used the ultimate. Just when the Storm jumped in, that was an easy TP for him. We have to see. Oh, there's the ultimate of the Stampede. Whoa, and they have even another coil. The coil here on the Scarab Mage. It's a ton of damage, but he's still alive somehow. There will be the ultimate. Maybe it's even bouncing. No, it's not. And it's also not enough to kill them off. I can't believe it. Maybe the Puck is gonna do it. Razor in the meantime gets the war on a kill, and one more hit by the Puck, but the lasso preventing everything. Now it's bad news. He's still silenced. 4 stacks. He's going in that direction, but there will be 2 people waiting for him. You don't want to go there. No, you don't. Instead, he was shooting them around. No stuns, nothing available. So I can't believe that. But does this actually stay a 1-1 trade? Is this really a 1-1 trade? It seems so. So much action, so many ultimates, and this is only 1-1. Now I'm really disappointed. I was expecting a massacre, like a lot of blood and corpses everywhere. It didn't really happen, but instead we have a Yule Scepter here on the Batrider, but the arrow didn't hit. I mean, he's silenced for now. Maybe the Starstorm with a double hit. No, the second hit is not coming through, but yeah, he's down. He will die from the residual damage of the Demonic Purge, and that's an easy kill. And that's not just a kill, it's also the gem, but there's still the Ogre Magi being around. I don't know what he's doing here, because he's in a very awkward position. He puts that ward, but is that ward really worth dying for? There is a Storm Spirit, but not too much mana. Is there defensive disruption? No, he will definitely go down. But look at it, being stunned at the moment, but he has to go back. That's too much damage here by the Razor. And the Razor actually with the Haste Rune, he's gonna follow him up, even under the tier 2 tower. No, I'm wrong. He's gonna go back. That's a bit too much. So it's a 2-for-2 trade. The gem, did they... Who got the gem? Who got a gem? Gem. Yeah, they actually, they conquered the gem. So guys, it's not just a 2-2 trade here, it's also gem trade, which is kinda good, but they put the gem in the courier instead of dewarding with it at the moment. Like, I mean, there's so much to deward. We have here ward position. The Ogre used his ward right now, like just before he died there, or like just before he wanted to do something else there. If the gem was on them right now, they could just take those 2 wards away, at least check the normal spots, but they are like, hey guys, no, we're happy just for the fact that we have the gem. But now the Puck is coming, he picks up the gem. I guess that's good news. And let's see, yep, the dewarding starts, exactly, that's what we expected. G-Guard at the moment, it seems like they're really passive, and there's also one thing, guys, I haven't mentioned yet, but our Roshan is a complete virgin. Like, someone, come on, someone find some love for this guy. Get him out on a date, touch him for the very first time. For the very first time. Oh, it's always that song. I love that song. 90s power. But either way, 31 minutes, 32 minutes, Roshan should be dead by either team. But G-Guard, even on the Dire side, having that like small Dire advantage still, even on the new map in my opinion. I don't know. They're gonna go for some dewarding first, which is good, obviously. Oh, but they find the Lich here. There's the Lasso pulling him in high ground, but at the moment there's the Yule Scepter perfectly doing it. And oh, does he get rid of anything? No, it's not really happening. Nothing is happening. Everybody's like just on standby and whatnot, and with the Tranquil Boots and whatnot, the Lich is actually regenerating really fast back. Storm Spirit getting a nice arrow here, and look at it, he's stunned, but he gets the BKB off. Now they're on high ground and they're stuck. This is really bad news. That's the second kill. That's even the gem fed away. I don't know what they did and why they waited so long, but this is the Shadow Demon down as well after this one. Or is the Storm Spirit going down? Is there one more? No, it's the negative urn charges that may become one more right click by the Lich. That's that. And now it's Johnny. But Johnny is trying to do something. Blink Dagger directly on top of it. He has fire under his feet. It's so hot. It's burning. It hurts. It really hurts. He's trying to do something. Arrow. But he's so slow and turning. Because of this nice ability. Sticky Napalm really makes it a pain to turn around. It's a full 5-man wipe. They're all dead. And G-Guard uses exactly this opportunity. They don't really have anyone to tank up Roshan at the moment. But over time, they will just get it. They have... I mean, the shortest one coming back is 12 seconds, but by the time the Centaur could be here around Roshan, that Roshan is gonna be dead. And all that only for the price of a Storm Spirit. That's easy going, but look at this. They actually have problems with Roshan. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding, they actually have problems. Now with the mech, okay, buying some more time, but they actually have to trade who's tanking. If the center knew this, if the center knew that they are like that low HP, so struggling on that Roshan, he would be coming in and like, YOLO guys, I'm going in there, getting maybe 1 or 2 kills, maybe HE's snatch, but yeah, Batrider is flying out, Roshan is completely like, hey, where's the Batrider? No, it's not really working out. Storm is gonna be the one with the H's. I guess that's the logical conclusion, and the Ogre is like, oh guys, this was so exhausting, that Roshan, we need pause. That's pause. And actually that pause is pretty good, because I can have a drink as well. Because you hear my voice. It's going down, down, down. Ah, that is good. That is so much better. But yeah, this is Roshan in the 34th minute. It's quite a late Roshan. But G-Guard, with this Roshan and this fight, you can see it about here on this graph, guys. This fight was so evil for Mineski stats. They lost about 6k experience, or like, I mean, they didn't really lose it, they actually gave it to G-Guard. And when it comes to gold, it's even worse. The graph was almost like recuperated. It was like back to a ±0, but now they are back to 5k. I think the Roshan is not even updated here right now, so G-Guard, they're gonna fall back, they're gonna farm a bit more, and like this 5-man team, this 5-man team wipe here on Mineski side, plus what they farmed before and what they got afterwards, Roshan and some more farm, it's gonna be like 7 or 8k lead in gold again. But still, it's something you can easily overcome in 6.8 too. But still, like I really thought Mineski is gonna make something out of this, but apparently not. It didn't really happen. This fight, that go on the Storm, it was just not good. Just not good. The BKB was there really the full value item. So let's see what else we got. 35 minutes in. Everything is back to normal, like nothing happened. The Aegis, well, is still on Storm, so we have to see if Mineski wants to fight against this. Because the problem about it, there are many heroes where you like just use the Aegis to, I don't know, keep them alive, or like make them, yeah, survive as in not lose gold, so they can just retreat after the Aegis. For Storm Spirit it's different, because when a Storm Spirit dies on an Aegis and he comes back, he's full mana, which means he can again sub at least once from one half to the map to the other, and that's the worst like news for Mineski at the moment. So even if they focus WTF down, they still have to deal with him twice, which means right now he can take out at least one target, BKB on and the Orchid on, then he just dies in all the massacre somewhere, and he comes back and takes someone else out. He can easily kill the Mirana, for example. He can easily kill any of those supports. There's an arrow flying. I guess it was supposed to be somewhere on Link, but it didn't really happen. So at the moment we have again this 4+1 strategy on Mineski. Oh, there, the Storm Spirit is jumping in. He wanted to go on, it was on the center, but they're using the ultimate and going back, and in the end it's just a little standoff. Oh, nice little arrow, but the Ogre is soaking it up. It's just, in the end, it's just some damage. To be honest, I think Mineski lost more here because the Mirana ultimate went out. Mirana ultimate went out, and now they find that poor center. He's really losing a ton of HP, but look at that beautiful Lich ultimate. It's still bouncing, bouncing, still bouncing, and it's still bouncing. But the problem is, it's not gonna lead to anything. We also have the Puck being dead, and unfortunately this is not an Arcanum Scepter Lich ultimate, otherwise that would have been quite interesting. But you see how confident G-Guard is at the moment. They don't even care that there's like some Lich ultimate bouncing, some like Mirana sending some illusions in there, but that's about it. So we have the stun. Oh, actually there's the multicast coming out, so that was sort of worth it. Still, Mineski find themselves just, yeah, pinned down to the base. And that's it. Pinned down to the base, and the question is now, G-Guard going in, yes or no? Hashtag question mark. I mean, they still have 2 tier 2 towers to go for. It seems like Razor is on the same page as I am, so going for that tier 2 tower might be the best thing. But G-Guard, the rest of G-Guard at least, they are like, hey guys, no, we have no stress. No stress whatsoever. We are going for other farm. But now, okay, now that the Razor actually fell back on that lane, they're all coming. Then again, they might want to go here on Johnny, but Johnny, there's the Lincoln Sphere, hopping away, and now the Storm, there's the Vortex, but defensive disruption, holding it alive, a nice, beautiful stun. The problem is Johnny still dying from all this damage over time, so they lose Johnny, and they only pay with the Aegis for it, but it was anyway time to lose that Aegis, otherwise, like, it would have been timed out, so this is now the perfect opportunity. Arcanum Scepter, Storm is up, which means Razor is gonna do a ton of damage here. There's an offensive disruption, but look at it, the Storm Spirit just going in. BKB popped and you can't really do anything. The Razor? Well, the Razor now in a bit trouble with all this damage. I'm not quite sure. WTF. Now he kinda overstated his welcome. He still has the stick that brings him on decent HP. At least they got the Lich kill. Oh, Batrider wanted to go in, but instant heals. Still, they drove them off really fast, and that's all they need to right-click this Rex down. Oh, but the center is coming in. Oh, but before he gets his double edge off, he gets silenced, so he might die. He actually goes down, and the lasso is on the Shadow Demon. And now, with this little engagement, they completely sealed the deal. I don't know why they went in there without the puck, for example. The puck silencing them and then going in, that might have been interesting. But look at the puck, he's not even getting the Waning Rift off or anything like that. And that means, yep, we're gonna have G-Guard saying, hey guys, they're all dead, so let's just go for another tier 3 tower, maybe even more. Of course, they gotta be careful though, because WTF, no BKB, no nothing, oh, puck. Okay, there's the BKB on, whoa, that's quite some strange play. I mean, the Lich is being killed again, just some seconds after he comes back, but what was this for? Oh, nice Dream Call, they find 2, the Razor is definitely going down, or is he? With the Storm Spirit coming in, no, Razor is definitely down. Now Johnny, well, he has 1 second on the leap, there it is, Lincoln's pop, and I think that's the end of all of it. So if we put this, no, Puck still wants to come in, but oh, nice little Yule Scepter, but hey, that was his Yule Scepter, I don't know why he just didn't Waning Rift. Okay, I don't understand. The arrow also missing. We have to see. They want to get that Batrider kill, but they want to get both. Waning Rift. There we go. No, Waning Rift is off the mark, but he still is gonna get it. That's a killing spree as well. So never mind that. G-Guard failing to retreat in time and actually lose the Razor, Storm, and Batrider, but they got tons of kills before that. And wait, the Scarab Mage just killed the puck, just like that. Okay, that was like, I don't know. Rest in peace. Still, what they got for it was still worth it. I mean, those 3 kills at the end, maybe not that necessary, but they got a tier 2 tower, they got 2 tier 3 towers, they got 1 set of racks, and I don't know how many kills. Like, I stopped counting at like 6-7 kills, plus the people coming back from death and dying again. So G-Guard overall, they, yeah. We're gonna look at the crafts, we're gonna see a huge climb on G-Guard's side and then maybe a small loss because of those 3 kills in the end, but that's about it. But yeah, you see it. That's what I'm talking about. This is where it all started. Look at this madness of how many kills and towers and whatnot. So, they made, I don't know, almost a 8k jump. Lost a bit at the end with those 3 kills. When it comes to gold, it's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much similar what we see here. So that's how it stands right now. Mineski again, 1 Rex down, and it's all about, I don't know, defending, trying to get a pick off before smoking. But the problem is still the Mirana. I mean, Johnny has been very passive this game, the entire game. Now that he joined, I don't know, he didn't just find the farm. That's my biggest problem with Johnny. I mean, a Lincoln Sphere, a full Mjolnir's, like just a Yasha. Not quite sure, but G-Guard, they're checking for Roshan, but the timer, they should know the timer here. I mean, nobody of them keeping track of it? I don't know. Because that's the minimum timer, and after that we see how much extra time we have, so they should know at least this. Let's see, in the mid we have 5. Is that some smoke attempt by Mineski? Okay, defensive disruption just to send some illusions out there. And what are they going for? They might find here the Bat Strider. Oh, the Puck. Nope, he doesn't see him at all. He's on the low crown. And also bottom, we have the Storm Spirit at the moment solo pushing it out. If anyone just comes in here, TPs to defend, he will pretty much die. So I don't think Mineski is going to do anything. This is another tier 2 tower just going down. And that's pretty much it. And now, I don't know, 3 minutes later, buybacks should be non-available. Yep, there's no buybacks whatsoever. Which means whatever we see right now is pretty much... Oh, and we see it. There's the initiation here by the center, but the puck already being obliterated as well as the center. And that's it. That must be the GG there. No buybacks, and they're trying to go for it. The Lich not even getting anything off but his ultimate. The ultimate not killing anyone, and they want to get it. They're all dead. They make a 5-man wipe. And that's it. No buybacks. They can finish this bottom racks, and then the mid racks. It's just a matter of time. You see the creeps already working on it. GG. Well played for G-Guard. There's no way for Mineski to come back on this, guys. Absolutely not. So Mineski losing here the second game in a row. And the next game here on HeflaTV 1 will be G-Guard versus Mythtrust. So we have to see if the G-Guards, if they are just as successful against the guys from Thailand, if I'm not mistaken. Mythtrust, Thailand, yeah, should be the same thing. So yeah, we're going into a short break, and the next game should be up within a second. GG, well played being called. It was still an exciting game. I mean, huge clashes and everything, a funny Roshan fight, but I mean, Mineski ate like 4 or 5 full team wipes. It was not funny anymore. And in the end, the Johnny Marana, it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. Not even close. Like, he tried to farm the entire game, but he didn't get anything up, or like if he got it up, there was just too much disable waiting for him. So either way, guys, next game, G-Guards versus Mythtrust here on HeflaTV 1. My name is HeflaMoke. Thanks for tuning in. I will update Twitter and Facebook and whatnot pretty much soon. And of course, if you missed anything, the VODs will be on YouTube. And check out our YouTube and subscribe so you don't miss any games. Be right back, guys, in a bit.